Hi, Lanesta. Hey, everybody. Back to No Man's Land. How y'all doing? We're going to harvest canola today. Or no, we're going to harvest wheat today. My bad. Canola's next month. There it is. That one's not ready yet. I'm doing fine. Mihao, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. And welcome. I'm trying to remember where I left my harvester. What the heck? Oh, there it is. I left it way over there. Okay, let's go jump in. Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, I guess I was expecting the canola to be ready before the wheat was, but I was wrong. So let's, we're going to have to head over to the other field here. Should I leave this connected? I think I can. No, actually I'd better disconnect it. Let's see here. Why is this not working? There we go. Now I can disconnect it. But first... There we go. Okay, now it's working. I got this manual attach mod, and sometimes I get a little stuck on getting it to work properly. I mean, it works fine. It's just that I don't always do it properly. Alright, now we hook this up. Okay. And I don't think there's any hose or anything with that. Alright, off we go. Yeah, so in the last episode we harvested the barley on the field to my right now. And now the other field, which is up here ahead and to the left, is ready to be harvested. That's full of wheat. And then in August we'll be able to harvest the canola. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Harvest time is always a fun time of the year. Where the literal fruits of our labor become available. Okay, so now we disconnect that. Uh-oh. It's rolling downhill slightly. Oof. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Nope. I'm having a hard time getting in. There we go. Having a hard time getting in the right position here to get that connected. We should be good now. Okay, now we fold that. Then we unfold the harvester. I want straw swath disabled, so I just check that to make sure. Oh, hey Alex. Welcome. Thanks for commenting on the videos, and I'm glad you could be here for the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, Jim Nanny, 12 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Mihao, I really like FS22. I think it's an improvement over the previous versions of the game. You know, it's still got a few of the bugs and issues that we've been struggling with before, but I really like it. I think it's got some nice new features. I'm still kind of anxious for some good maps to come out. So far, this is the best one, and this is a great map. But I'm looking forward to some of like the Oxygen David maps and stuff like that. I think those will be great to have. Yeah, and thanks for watching Factorissimo too. I put out a new Factorissimo video last week, but I need to make another one here pretty soon. I haven't been too active with that lately, just because I've been really interested in playing Farm Sim. So, but I'll keep it going. Hey, Phase 57. Yeah, thanks for being here. Glad I could help in some way with the Factorio. Spaghetti factories are the best kind of factories. I was watching Colonel Will stream. What was it, yesterday? He's doing this big mega factory, and with no mods, it's all vanilla. And it's really impressive. He's got a huge rail system, and all the rails in it are bi-directional, which really kind of blew me away. Although he did say he probably wouldn't do it again. Like, he wouldn't recommend trying to build a bi-directional train system like that, but it's pretty impressive. I think my next Factorio series, I'm probably just going to do vanilla. We'll do something big with 0 mods. It's fun playing with mods, but I like vanilla too. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, that's cool, Alex. Yeah, I remember Felsbrunn. That was I liked playing that Felsbrunn map. That was cool. Actually, I think I saw that somebody converted Felsbrunn to FS22 on one of the mod sites. I think that was a really good map. You know, some people criticize, well, a lot of people criticize the Giants maps, but every once in a while they come out with some really good ones. I thought Felsbrunn was really good. I really liked, oh geez, what was it called now? There was an American map that came with FS17. I can't remember the name of it now. But I like that one too, whatever it was called. Westbridge or something like that. Oh well. Oh yeah, I didn't like Ravensport that much either. And even with FS22, I think I like Ho Belleron more than I like Elm Creek. I mean, Giants is a German company, so I think they tend to make the European style maps a little better than the American style maps, because I'm sure that that's what they're familiar with. In fact, if you watch like European farming videos on YouTube, it looks exactly like Farm Sim, you know, all the same equipment and everything. Okay. Let's go do this. Start that up. I'm still doing a lot of solo driving. Meaning that I'm not using hired workers a whole lot. But I will be starting to scale up my use of hired workers, especially to do some of the field work as I get further into the game. I would like to buy some more land. Maybe I'll buy field 35 or maybe 27. I'll see which one is going to get me more field space. 35's got that forest right through the middle of it. Or maybe even 15. I don't know. But I can see us at some point owning quite a lot of these plots of land. They're relatively inexpensive. I think it's $85,000 for each plot of land, which is pretty cheap compared to a lot of the other maps. Yeah, I've had my eye on Courseplay. I know that there's a beta version of it out for FS22. And I will be getting it. I didn't want to jump right into it because they're still actively working on it, and it doesn't have all the features enabled yet, and I didn't want to deal with bugs and stuff on stream, so I've been kind of shying away from it so far, but I will be getting it sooner rather than later, I think. That'll help a lot. Yeah, because the way the fields are shaped now, I pretty much have to do at least a few laps around myself before I set the workers loose. Well, my initial selection of land for the plot, actually for the plot of land that we're on, this is the one that you start with in new farmer mode too. And I got it just because it had water and it had a field already. And it's not too far from Doris over at the shop. Doris kind of likes me. Whenever I show up there, she gets so flustered that she disappears into the back room. I mean, who can blame her? Poor girl. Yeah. I think Doris is kind of introverted. I mean, that's why she lives out here in no man's land. Oh, right. Yeah, in console you really you miss out on a few of the better mods, unfortunately. But it's a lot better than when they first started supporting console, that's for sure. Now you can get most of the good mods and maps and everything. Well, in fact, I think when it comes to maps, I think Giants requires that you have a console supported map to put it on the mod hub. Because sometimes there are maps that have scripts built into them, you know, and those won't run on console. So go around one of our several boulders here. You've been waiting all year, huh? Yeah, it's... It's a long time, man. Jim's really making a name for himself in the dad joke community. What? Is it full? Jeez, I need a bigger trailer. The weight limit on this thing really sucks. Oh, okay. First screen bug of the night. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to get the worker going while I go empty that trailer. I had to turn the brightness down in the game because it was really oversaturated. It's a little bit better now. I set it at 70%. Alright. Well, let's hope he doesn't make too much of a mess of things. We'll go take care of this. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to buy another grain cart. I have the trailer weight limit option turned on, just because I like that. I think it seems realistic. But I think maybe I didn't make the best choice of trailers, because this one seems to hit its weight limit pretty early. So I'm going to look for one that's a little bit heavier duty. come over here and get ready. Shucks, it filled up already. Okay. I'm gonna have to back out of here. So I gotta fire Carl for a minute. You have 250 hours, Alex? That's awesome. Have you been... What map have you been playing on? Hey, thanks, Jim. Didn't even have to drive backwards that time. I'll do a little backwards driving anyway. Just for kicks. Oh, okay. Yeah. And did you start in the same place, or did you choose a different starting location? Because I have, when I'm just playing in my free time, I have another game saved on No Man's Land where I started in a completely different part of the map. Yeah, I hope you guys get better soon, Jim. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that you guys got sick. Oh, okay. New farmer mode. Nice. So you started with all the semi-broken down equipment and everything. That's cool. Yeah, my other game I'm playing in hard mode. And so you start with 500 grand, I think. But I gave myself all the land. I edited the file so that I already own all the land on the map. But I still started with no equipment and only 500k and hard economy, so I've been gradually working my way up. Cutting down a lot of trees. So one of the first things I did on that map was oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's tough. Are you doing the survival mode mod? Because there's a mod out there that sets conditions like that where it won't let you hire workers and there's no contracts. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's hardcore. Nice. Here, let's turn that off so we can move a little faster here. This field is always a bit of a challenge because of these big rocks. Well, Jim, if you once you come to your senses, if you feel like you if you feel like you donated too many gift subs or whatever, let me know. I'll give you a refund on some of them. I don't want to take advantage of your condition. Yeah, I think I'm doing easy economy on this map. just because I thought it would be good for streaming to be able to have plenty of money to upgrade equipment and expand quickly and stuff. But I think when we're done with this map, the next one I'm gonna do on hard mode, because I just it's not as grindy as I thought it would be initially, and it's I definitely like the challenge of it. I appreciate that. Well, this isn't taking too long to harvest, is it? Of course, I have this huge harvester, so that makes a big difference. I love this thing. It's just chews through these fields like they're nothing. In my other game, my equipment is much more modest. Yeah, that it can be a little grindy. Like, yeah, sometimes I have to go through 2 or 3 seasons basically doing the same thing before I have enough money to do anything different, you know. No, you're probably right. It's probably better this way for sharing content. Keeps things moving along. Okay, and I think this is the last little bit, and then we'll check on the chickens. We'll check on the produce, and then we'll advance to the next month and do the canola, and then we'll start making plans for next season. But I think I definitely want more land and more fields. Especially since I got the big equipment, there's no reason why I shouldn't be farming huge swaths of land. Okay. Let's empty this out. Hopefully there's enough room in the trailer to take it all. We might have to do this in 2 trips. We'll see. Oh, and I left it running. That's not good. Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. Yeah, for doing hard mode would definitely be better on YouTube. Yep. You can just cut away and then come back and say, well, 3 hours later. Well, we should have plenty to feed the chickens with. Yeah, we're good. Actually, we have enough. Just with the barley, we have enough to feed the chickens all year, so we can sell the wheat, and we'll be able to sell the canola as well. We don't need to save it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it last time, but a full chicken coop takes 21,500 liters per year to feed the chickens. The chickens consume 5 liters per month per chicken. So with 43,000 liters, I've got just enough for my 2 chicken coops. But I think I want to cut down these trees, the trees between this field and my barn, so that we can expand the farmyard. So I'm thinking I might put in a furniture shop or something, so that we have a place to take the wood and use it to generate some income. I have a modded furniture shop that operates 5 times faster than the one in the base game. And it'll go through about 4,000 kilograms of wood every day. I don't remember, Alex. I think I did check it, but I'll check it again because I don't remember what it was. Yeah, we'll take a look. Thanks for reminding me, by the way. That's definitely want to check that every day. In fact, in my hard mode game, I've gotten really lucky with that. I have a big tracked John Deere tractor in hard mode just because I got one that was like 59% discount. I never would have been able to get something like that otherwise. But yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, we've got this cedar, which is really nice, but I've got one already. And I don't really need a cultivator. Here's a bigger cedar. The one I've got is 6 meters. This one is 8 meters, but it doesn't fertilize at the same time. And I kind of like having the ability to fertilize at the same time, because when I use the chopped straw mod like I am now, that gives me half of the fertilization, and then I can just seed it and I get the other half. Yeah, so I don't think I'll buy any of that this time. Oh, maybe I could. Yeah, let's see. 58 grand. I've got 23 months on it. Oh, 56. Yeah, I could. I don't think it'd be worth it for... I don't think it'd be worth it for $2,000, but that is a good idea. I may do that in the future. Just flip equipment. Okay. Right. So let's check on the animals. See how they're doing. I think they should be good. And if they are, then I think we can just go ahead and wait for August to roll around. We've got some produce, but it's not quite time to sell. I've got plenty of water in there. Did I feed? No, I didn't feed Turbo yet today. Let's feed Turbo. Chickens, we're doing good on food. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're good. I think we'll just move things forward to the next day and get on that canola. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you get, I think you get 10% more. Yeah, so it would be like 5 grand profit. Alright, we're gonna wake up. Let's wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I still don't feel like doing that. It feels like it would be cheaty. We're gonna buy a new house. We'll buy a new house this season. In fact, I can show you. We can take a look at some of the farmhouses I have. Right, you got the mobile home, which would be an upgrade. It's not much bigger, but it's not as janky. And then I also have this one, which is similar size. You know, still modest, but it's in good condition. Of course, you can't go inside these. So I think I might just upgrade to this one. It's not too expensive. 60,000 for that one. That one's a mod. And then there's this one too, which is a lot nicer. A lot bigger, but you know, ultimately the houses all do the same thing, which is basically just to provide you with a place to sleep at night. So I don't really see a need to get too crazy with it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's check used sales. So there's the same two things from yesterday. Oh, here's a wagon. Okay, that one is 16 tons and 40 cubic meters. And what's the one that I own? Let's go take a look here. The one I own is the Brantner Power Push Plus. So let's take a look at the specs on that one. Okay, this is the one I've got now. Yeah, 25 to 34 cubic meters, and that one is... Okay, yeah, that one has a weight limit of 13.2 tons. And the other one was the Flegel. That one has a weight limit of 16.1 tons. And the AgroLiner, which is not on sale, can hold 17.5. But yeah, that would be an upgrade. And how much is it? 22 grand? Yeah. I think that's a no-brainer. Oh, you want to see the McCormick? I don't really know too much about this thing. I haven't tried it. It looks a lot like a Massey. Looks like a decent tractor. 264 horsepower. Can go up to 310. And it's rather inexpensive as well. Oh, it can do wheel weights, which is nice. Can't do narrow tires though, which is what I wanted on my second tractor, which is why I got the JCB. Yeah. Maybe we'll go sell some eggs today too. But yeah, let's go sell this. We're gonna sell this trailer and pick up that used one. I think that'll be a nice little upgrade. And it's got a front PTO, yeah, so it almost checks all the boxes. If only it had narrow wheels. I don't really feel a need for 3 tractors yet, so I'll just wait. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see like a quad track or something on sale. And like if we see one of those really high horsepower tractors on sale, I'll definitely buy it, assuming I have the money available. Because those things are 300, 400 grand. And if you can get them for half off, that's save a hell of a lot of money. And it's great having all that power, so you can use all the big equipment. Oops. I'm sorry, Doris. Just messing up your shop. Sell that guy. Okay, yeah, we're actually going to come out ahead on money. I got 31,000 for that. And this one's only 22. Let's see. What can we do with wheels? It's all standard wheel setup. You can't change it on any of these options. Alright, well, I'll stick with the Trelleborgs. Okay, we'll probably have to repair it. Now, I heard that... I don't know, you want to try, Lanesta? Should I jeopardize my already fragile relationship with Doris here? Didn't work. Now, I've heard that repair prices here at the shop are the same as they are in your workshop that you own, which is kind of disappointing. Why am I having trouble with my connections here lately? There we go. Okay. Oh, this is much bigger, isn't it? Yeah, that's at 40%, so we'll give it a repair when we get back. I mean, I don't know what happens with a trailer when it gets into a low state of repair. If it starts steering by itself or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard about the collectibles up on the roof of the shop. There are a bunch of game cartridges up there that go with the thing in your shed. And there's 20 of them, and they give you 50,000 each. So it's an easy way to get $1 million. Well, Lanesta, the trailer doesn't have an engine, so I don't think that would happen. But maybe something bad would happen. I don't know. Yeah, the tractor will lose power. I think it loses top speed too. Yeah, I don't know what'll happen with the trailer. Probably nothing. Maybe maybe it starts to leak or something. All your grain falls out. Oh, okay. That's not too expensive to fix. Great. Close. There we go. All right. Let's go get us some canola. Look at all those weeds. All right, I'll just park here. Looks like I missed a few of the weeds when I sprayed this field. They are pretty though. Nice looking weeds we got around here. Now, another thing we could do to make extra money is buy an oil mill. With the oil mill, you can take canola or sunflowers or corn, I think, or no, olives, and you can make oil, and then cooking oil, and then sell that. And that'll give you more profit than you would get just by selling the crop directly. I'm not sure what that building costs. I think it's like 120 grand or something. It's not free, of course, but I think it'd be fun to set up some of those production chains. The Colorado weeds. Yeah. Twice the profit. Yeah. Well, let's buy ourselves a new house first. I think we should consider that a priority, and then we'll maybe some new land. Actually, look at all this open land. Oh no, I was going to say plot 24. There's a lot of open land there, but it doesn't extend that far south. So when I buy another plot of land, I want to make sure it's somewhere where I can make a really, really big field. None of these little small fields like I got now. In fact, I might consider just buying a piece of land that's not necessarily adjacent to what we already own. If we have to travel 1 or 2 squares away to work on it, that doesn't bother me too much. Sheep are, really? And are they profitable if you just sell the wool, or is that assuming that you make clothing or whatever from the wool? So I wouldn't mind doing. I would like to start doing some other animals. Sheep would be nice. They're easy to take care of. You just give them grass or hay. I don't know which they prefer. What if we bought, yeah, well, we could buy field 15, that's just to the north of this one, and we could expand this field. That could be an option. It's got some hills, but oh, really? That sounds interesting. Yeah, the sheep barns are heck expensive. $500,000. Or even more if you want the automatic feeder. Huh. Well, I will look into that. I'll check into that next, actually. That sounds like it could be a fun thing to get into. Now, do the sheep... do they eat fresh grass or hay or either one? Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, it seems like feeding them silage would be good, because then whenever you have extra silage, you can sell that and make some good money from that too. All right, I'll try to keep it under control, Jim. I'll avoid any unnecessary reversing. Okay, we're almost full here. Are we going to make it to the end? Oh, no. And I ran over my crop on purpose. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, I really want a gigantic field. Like, I want a field where where the harvester fills up before you even get from one end to the other. That's the kind of field I want. Yeah, so Alex, how does the grass harvest work in the winter? I know you can harvest 3 times a year, right? But can you harvest grass in the winter? Well, I guess grass bales don't go bad or anything, right? I remember with the Seasons mod in FS19, grass would only last for a couple months, and then it would decompose. So like in the winter, you could only feed hay and silage to your animals, because fresh grass just wasn't available. But I don't think that happens in this version of the game. Yeah, so if you could feed them fresh grass, then I could just get a silo that holds grass. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so I could just get a silo that holds grass and a mower and a loading wagon, and then I wouldn't even have to bother with bales. Which is a plus for me, because I hate dealing with bales. Well, I don't hate it, but it's kind of like dealing with pallets, you know. It's fun to do once in a while, but I wouldn't want to do a whole lot of it. All right. So we'll have the worker take over this for a while. And while he's doing that, I think we will buy ourselves a new house. What do you think, guys? Yeah, nobody ever said, I wish I hadn't spent all that money at the bar last night. Well, at least nobody that I know. All right, so I'm thinking maybe we find a new place for the house. Or should we keep it in the same place? I don't think we necessarily want it in the same place. Anyway, we'll start by selling this one, and then we'll see what fits, okay? Okay. The end of an era. Oops. Okay. Farmhouses, and I think I'm going to do that little moderately priced one with the dish. Yeah, looks like we can fit the same footprint more or less, which is nice. There we go. I hope my forklift isn't stuck inside the wall. Only slightly. Alright. Get up there. There we go. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to park there anymore. All right. What do you guys think? Not bad, huh? Moving up in the world. Can you go inside? No, you can't go inside. That's a bummer. Or can you? Is there another door? Oh, no, it's got a fake interior. Okay. That's cheesy. Okay, well, anyway. We got a new house. We don't have to look at that filthy tub anymore. Alright, let's go back. So that's one thing off of our bucket list. Oh, my harvester's stuck because my damn tractor's in the way. It's like, durr. Hey, boss. I can't move. Yeah, I won't be able to play video games anymore. But who knows, maybe there's a sweet gaming PC in there. Well, Alex, I know at my house I don't use it anymore, but I still have a dish on my roof, even though I don't have the service anymore. Should probably take it down. Alright. You know what, let's... Yikes. Let's keep the work around here. Let's look around for another piece of land. Let's find a suitable area for expansion. Yeah, so field 15 could be a good candidate. 27 could be good. I'm looking for ones that are fairly open, that don't have a lot of forest or anything. So 24 I don't think I want, because I want to make a huge field. Let's take a look here in field 15. So this is one edge of it. We do have this big rock. But aside from that, it seems pretty wide open. We can go around this. It's not a big deal. There's some elevation changes, which will make it kind of interesting. It'll need some horsepower. But yeah, I think, you know, and there's a few small trees, but there aren't a whole lot of trees on it. But we could turn this into pretty much like one ginormous field. And it comes all the way over to here. And then down this way. Now let's see if this ridge is going to present a problem. Yeah, we might have to go around this. We might have to go around this ridge, because I don't think my tractor's. It looks pretty steep. Probably not too friendly for a tractor, and certainly not for a harvester. Yeah, so that might not be perfect. But we could have the field, like, start down here and then go all the way up to the north end and then come around here to the edge, you know, to the ridge line, and then come back down and then go south again here. And then the area to the south of the ridge, maybe we could use for grass or something. So 15 looks like it might be good. Let's see what else we have close by. Let's go look at 27. Actually, here, let me, let's turn on flight mode so we go faster. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so field 27. Except for this little thing here in the middle, field 27 is pretty wide open as well. We could cut those down, it wouldn't take too long to do that. Yeah, maybe field 27 would be a better choice. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, with field 27, we could even expand this field and just have one huge field that covers 27 and goes over here into 26. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, we could lease the field, the tree eater. I think we should make that a goal of this playthrough, is to own all the fields. Let's empty that out if I can. 27 looks good. Yeah, I kind of like the looks of it too. Alright, don't turn around. Don't turn. No. Stop. Oh, owning and farming all the fields? Yeah, probably millions every year if you could manage it. be an awful lot of work. Okay, so we're maxed out at 67% full on this one with canola. Canola's kind of dense, so that's not terribly surprising. Alright, turn that light off. We'll get back to work, and we'll take this over to the silo. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That would be annoying. You'd have to fill half the map with silos to hold it all. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll buy Field 27 when we have the money for it. Let's just check again. Yeah, 85,000. And then, like I said, we'll start cutting down some of those trees there so that we can put in some additional sheds and stuff. Expand the farm a bit. I'm going to set my cruise control to 10 kph. And that way I can roll up next to the harvester, turn on the cruise control, and go at the correct speed. And then we get some cool camera views like that. Get out of the way. I think I'm confusing Carl. He's always thinking about French fried potatoes while he's working. Puts mustard on them. Weird. Okay. What next? We'll wait for him to finish the job. We got money now. We can let the workers do some of this stuff. Okay, so let's make a plan for the next season. How much are we going to get for the wheat? If we wait until December, I'm guessing wheat will be worth around 1,000 or so. So we'll get about, let's say conservatively, let's say we get 43 grand for the wheat. For the canola, we'll get maybe 50 grand. So that's close to 100,000 for wheat and canola. We'll have more eggs and stuff to sell. So I think probably by the winter we should probably have close to 200K in our account by the time we get to the winter. I do want to get this loan paid off at some point, but I guess now is not the time. So with 200K we could buy what? Let's see what some of these production buildings cost. Starting with some of the less expensive ones. And I have some modded ones too here. Alright, so you can get a sawmill for 20 grand. That's cheap. That's a place to take wood. You get lumber and wood chips. Oh, the oil mill's only 80,000. And then there's the grain mill too. So you can turn your grain into flour. There's the dairy, the cereal factory we're not ready for. Yeah, the carpenter is where you make furniture from wood. Those are fairly inexpensive too, but I don't want to do a lot with wood. And the no handcuffs, that's the modded version that it does more production cycles every month. So you can do more with a single building. Yeah, so I would say we either do the grain mill or the oil mill. Oh, well let's look at animals too. Sheep. Okay, or we could do a sheep barn. You know, we could start with the sheep barn, start raising some sheep. So with 200K, we could buy a sheep barn. We could buy a plot of land, and we wouldn't have much money for anything else, including sheep. Alright, so I think we might have to... Whereas if we did the oil mill or the grain mill, we could start making extra money with that right away. Whereas with the sheep, we need to buy the sheep, we need to buy a mower and stuff for the grass. We need, you know, eventually we'll need to plant grass so we get the yield. Yeah, there's the furniture too, but then for the furniture, I'm going to be locked into cutting wood a lot, which I don't really want to do. Like, I don't want to have to be doing lumberjacking on a regular basis. I don't mind doing it from time to time. Alright, let's get this disconnected. And we'll go... Ooh, we're almost out of fuel. So we'll go wash this and repair it and fuel it and put it away for the season. And by put it away, I mean park it next to some trees somewhere, since I don't have a shed. Alright, so I think maybe for now I will buy the sawmill for 20,000. That'll give me a place to sell the wood that I'm going to be collecting. And, or not to sell it, but I can take the wood and then we can sell the planks that we get from it. And we should end up, I think we'll end up making the 20,000 back fairly quickly. And then we'll have a place that we can take wood and generate some cash with it. And it's only 20,000 bucks. So I think we'll do that, we'll do that shortly, and then I could start taking out these trees so that we can expand the yard. Of course, then I'll need money for sheds. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. We'll use money for the sawmill and some new sheds, and buying a Field 27. That's what we'll do this season. And if we happen to come across some extra money, then we'll decide what to do with it at that time. Okay, and let's run this by the fuel tank. I really want to move that stone crusher too. I hate where that is. Let's refuel this bad boy. I wonder how much fuel this takes. Now you'll notice my money's not going down because I already paid for the fuel that's in that tank. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Lanesta. We'll see you next time. Oh, see you, Jim. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, Alex. Because I need to own the land that I put the sawmill on. Yeah, where could I even put it? Oh, well, I own field 36. I got plenty of room. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, if it's getting late, you guys got to go to bed. No worries. I understand it's not an ideal time for everybody on Wednesdays. I'm in Mountain Time Zone, so it's not terribly late for me, but I know it is for you guys in Eastern Time or whatever. I think I'll just park this over here on the path over here. And that way it'll be out of the way when I'm felling trees later. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at it. I have seen it before. I know what you're talking about. I know it's big. Let's see. Is there a no handcuffs sawmill? No. Okay. Yeah, so this is the sawmill that comes with the map. Yeah, and like Alex said, it's quite large. But as I mentioned, I own all this land here. Right, so we could like plop it down next to the road somewhere. Do a little landscaping around it. Actually, I think maybe we would consider that to be the front of the building. I don't know. But yeah, we can find room for it someplace. All right. Yeah, hey Jim, I hope you get better soon, my friend. Sorry you guys are ill, and hopefully it doesn't get too bad for you and you recover quickly. I had COVID back in August and it sucked. I haven't been that sick in a while. Could have been a lot worse if I hadn't been vaccinated, I think, but it still definitely wasn't fun. And yeah, the fatigue was probably the worst effect of it for me too. I had about a week where I was just tired all the time. I would try to work or something for about an hour and then I'd have to go take a nap. Okay. Well, I'm glad we found this tipper. I'm really liking this one. I'll probably need to get myself a wood trailer. You know, that's got the stakes on the sides. Alright, let me just shut that off while I decide what to do next. Okay. Yeah, my autoload trailer does not handle wood, as far as I know. I know that there are some relatively inexpensive trailers that'll hold logs. That can be configured to do so. Let's see. Like this one here. Yeah, this one's really cheap. And this one you can you can set up to hold logs. This will hold, I'm using this on another game. This will hold about 2 trees worth of logs. Which is actually not a whole lot, so I think having a larger one would be good. Maybe I need to look under the forestry section. Let's see here. There we go, forestry equipment. Oh, that's even better. That one's really cheap, and I could buy 2 of those and have one connected to the other. Oh, where's that vehicle? Oh, that's up here. Yeah, the tree eater is this thing. You can put a mulcher on the front of it, and it'll just eat the trees. Like you just run into the tree with it, and it just turns it into dust. I wonder what would it cost to lease it. Yeah, it costs 15 grand to lease it. That would be the easiest way to clear a lot of trees out. Pretty expensive though. You would have to lease the mulcher that goes with it as well. So I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll just get a couple of these. I'll get a pair of these forestry trailers, and we'll cut the trees with a chainsaw. Let's see. Should I take? Yeah, let's take some eggs up to the shop since we're heading there anyway. Oh no, I want that connected, don't I? And I'll keep the lettuce until later in the year when it's worth more. Yeah, then I wouldn't need the sawmill. I mean, I also wouldn't make any money with it, but, well, I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Just destroy the trees, or cut them up and use the wood to make planks or furniture with? I imagine there's some folks that might want to see that machine in action. And I would be lying if I told you I wasn't one of them. It would cost me probably close to 20 grand to lease that machine. Yeah, time is money. Let's see what I get for these eggs. Yeah, the forestry can be a little tedious, I agree. Alright. Let's lease the tree eater. That's part of the reason we're on easy economy, right? Actually, maybe we might even get enough from these eggs to pay for it. I think we will, actually. 31 grand. Okay, well, that settles it. All right, Doris. We're going to break out the big guns. Let's see, what's the difference between the Stevie version and the not Stevie version? Okay, the modded version goes 30 kilometers an hour, and the non-modded version only goes 8. So if I get the modded version, I won't have to I won't have to tow it back, because it'll travel at a tolerable speed. Oh, you can even change how much power it's got. All right. Okay, let's lease it. 14,000. Easy come, easy go. And we need... That's the mulcher. And actually, I think Stevie has a mulcher that goes with it too. Yeah, so what's the difference between his and this one? 2.3 and 6, 2.3 and 18. All right, this one goes faster. All right, well, this ain't going to be cheap, but it should be fun. Hey, Twistech, how are you, sir? We're going to go and devour some forest. Is this where I attach to it? No, other side. That's weird. I hope this thing's not too difficult to use. Okay, connect the PTO, connect the hoses. Let's see here. Do I need to raise it? Lift. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you've recovered. A lot of people are catching that Omicron stuff. It seems to be very contagious. I know a lot of people who are sick with it right now. Megatron? Okay. Yeah, this is an extremely cool piece of equipment, guys. No doubt about that. Bahu Signs, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's going to take us a few minutes to get where we're going. It's not terribly fast. Glad I got the modded version. But yeah, this thing is pretty slick. Looks like it steers by joystick. Yeah, I love this map too. It's so cool. You have so many options. Right now I'm going to remove the trees in my starting piece of land so that I have room to put in some additional sheds and stuff. So rather than dealing with the logs and whatnot, we decided to rent this guy, and we're just gonna turn the trees into sawdust. Oscar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. I've never used this piece of equipment before, so I'm not sure how it works, but I've seen it in a YouTube video. Hopefully it's not too hard. And thank you for the follow. I just want to say that no actual trees are being harmed in the creation of this video. Well, yeah. That's always an option too. But I kind of like the challenge of having those obstacles around, you know. Okay, well, let's start over here. I'm gonna have to turn on my help menu so I can see what I'm doing and what needs to be done. So, turn it on. I don't know if I actually have to lower it for it to work, but let's see what happens if I just run into a tree with it. Alright, it looks like it leaves a stump. So let's lower it, and that should take out the stump. Yeah. Now that also creates field, so we'll have to redo the landscaping when we're done here. Oh, maybe I do have to raise it. Alright, yeah, looks like you have to raise it to get the tree to go down. And then what, you just run over it? Okay, yeah, something to that effect. Yeah, this thing is crazy. This is pretty fun, I have to admit. Here, let's just take them out first. Yeah, see, I like the small ones. They just kind of disappear. Yeah, I don't like how they fall towards you. That makes it a little more difficult to deal with. Is that a stump? Yeah. Alright, now getting rid of all these little bits and pieces might be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, it's leaving little logs behind. I wonder if we can toss the leftovers into the front of it. Yeah, there we go. Well, maybe not. Well, it's not quite as easy to use as I had hoped. Looks like we'll still have to do some manual cleanup. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a big chainsaw. Maybe that's what I need to do. Ah, there we go. That seems to work better. There we go. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's much better. Still doesn't seem to be catching some of it. Right, these little bits we can disappear with the chainsaw. Seems to be having a hard time catching some of these little pieces. There we go. Okay, so do we have enough room to put another shed? I think we probably do. Let's see here. Maybe we should cut out, let's cut out the rest of these trees over here. I mean, since we got the machine leased. Alex, I'll be at it for, I don't know, another 30 minutes to an hour, probably. Yeah, I wish I could get this thing to actually mulch these trees instead of just pushing them around. It's just like... Yeah, see, if I feel like I'm just going to end up pushing this thing all the way across the map and leaving a trail behind me. Not exactly what I want to do. Okay, so conclusion here, this thing is not as easy to use as I was hoping. And now that's not working. And now my chainsaw doesn't work. There we go. Okay, let's see. to clean this up. Alright, let's just take this over here and see if we can feed it into the front of the machine. Alright, see you, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. I'll be back Sunday morning. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done with this thing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream Farm Sim again on Sunday. Yep, I'm still having too much fun with this. Okay, so I'm gonna return this beast. Let's see. It was fun to play with. But yeah, I can see there's really no easy way to remove trees, even with a piece of equipment like that. Still a lot of manual work involved. So I think when I have to clear trees again, I'll probably just buy some timber trailers. I feel like I can probably do that even faster than that was, and be able to make some money off the wood at the same time. So I think that'll be the better option for me. There could be some trick to using that machine that I can learn as well. I'll have to look online and see if I can find somebody else that used it effectively. Okay, so I just want to pick up these rocks so that they're not there when I do the landscaping and clean all this up. And then we'll dump these into the lime machine. Okay. All right. Now let's see what we can fit over here as far as a shed goes. Sheds. All right. That one is actually not very big. And I want one that's going to be big enough to hold my harvester, so I don't think that one's going to do it. Although, yeah, some of these are not terribly affordable. I may not have enough money for a big shed. Right, we could get another one like the one we've already got. And put that there, right next to it. I think that would probably... I think I can fit a harvester in there. But I would like something a little bit bigger. What about this one? That one would definitely hold the harvester. But yeah, that one's a little too big for this area. No. And all the rest of them are a little bit too expensive, I think. This one would be nice, actually. And it would fit. Yeah, and I think I could fit my harvester in there. Maybe there's a better place for it. Maybe I put the shed back here. And if we're going to do it, maybe we should get a larger one. Let's see. Let's see, that's got 5 bays. The one I've got now has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's got 5, but larger ones. I could sell that smaller one. Replace it with this one and then relocate the smaller one. I think I'll do that. I'll have to borrow money to buy that larger one though. Okay. So I'm gonna have to get all this stuff out of the way. Hey, Ram Zombie, how are you? Thanks for coming by. So for anyone just joining, I'm upgrading to a larger shed, so I need to get my equipment out of the way so I can put it down. Should only take a minute or so. Oh, you know what? It's hard to pull this because I didn't connect the hoses. I think it leaves the brakes engaged when the hydraulic hoses are not attached. Whoops. Wrong button. There, let's hook that up. Almost done. Okay. All right. So, first thing, I'm going to want to landscape over here. What do we have here? This is asphalt, I think. Tell you what, I'm going to start by just turning the whole thing into forest ground. Including all that stuff that I dug up. Yeah, that should probably be grass. Okay. And then we'll replant the grass where there should be grass. Make it look natural again. Okay. All right, sheds. Whoops, I need to borrow some money first. So I'm going to have to max out my loan now. Oh, we got a couple little pieces left. Let's get rid of these. Okay. So I think I want to go with one of these sheds. Let's see if I can fit this one in. It's 5 bays. And that one would fit quite neatly back there amongst the trees. I kind of like that. Nice, huh? Alright, so we can use that to store our vehicles. And then the same shed that I had before, I will put down again, and we can use that to store some tools. But first, let's get rid of this tree. Come on. So I'm using this lumberjack mod that's supposed to allow you to take out stumps with the chainsaw. There we go. Yeah, so for these small trees, if you just want to get rid of them, you just do that, and they're gone. Okay. I keep hitting the wrong button, sorry about that. Okay, and then the other shed that I had was this one. Right, which we can put... I was thinking I could put it right here. Although I think it'll look better if it's back farther. Even with this shed, but that means I'm going to have to take out a couple more trees. Unless I put it right here. Or what if I put it here? No, that's not good. I could put it right here. Like facing this way. That might work. Although that's going to be kind of a pain to get stuff in and out. Alright, let's take out these... Let's take out these other trees here. Hey, Slave 3K. Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. And welcome new viewers. We are in no man's land, as you can probably tell. And I'm just doing some renovation of the farmyard here. Which includes the elimination of some trees that are in my way. Yeah, the farm must grow too. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, so I was just telling everybody, small trees you can eliminate by cutting into tiny pieces, which is what I'm trying to do now. I don't really have any sort of lumber business going on, but I do have a few trees in my way. Yeah, so this tree I'm going to have to take down. And this one I'll have to make some special effort to get rid of, because this one is a little too big to just get rid of. Let's see, are those branches going away or not? It's hard to tell because I'm going through bushes at the same time. Oh, there's some more. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to cheat a little bit and use my super strength to move this tree. I just want to get it out in the open so I can deal with it properly. There we go. Alright, yeah, so now I got some area here that I can work with. Let's get out our landscape painting tools. We're doing forest ground out here as kind of our base texture. And I'll probably upgrade a lot of this to concrete. Oh, I'm standing in my own way. Okay. And we got a stump here. Let's see if I can get rid of this stump. It should give you a red ring when you get to the point that you can remove the stump with the chainsaw. That's a feature of the Lumberjack mod. But this one doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Oh, I saw something. There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can place our other shed here. And we were going to go with a simple tool shed. This one right here. This is what I was trying to make room for. And it looks like now I will be able to nestle it nicely here next to my main shed amongst the trees. Let's bring it forward just a tad. I don't want those bushes and stuff clipping inside of it. We can always get rid of the bushes. Alright. I think it's doing that because of where I'm standing. Let's just put it right there. There. Okay. Not perfect. I think this would be a little bit better if the roofs were aligned. But this is definitely a big upgrade over what I had before. I also replaced my house recently. So what used to be the old shack, I put an actual house down, so that's nice. Alright, so now I ought to have room for all my vehicles and implements. So we can start putting some of that stuff away. Oh, yeah, I did try the mulcher oogly guy. Actually, I rented the, what do they call that thing? That massive beast of a forest mulcher that just mows down trees. And I found that it was a lot harder to use than what I was hoping. It does take trees out, but it doesn't get rid of them quite as easily as I had hoped it would. So I used it to get rid of a few trees, and then I just kind of went back to doing things the manual way. Alright, so I think I'm going to park my header over here, because I can't back this thing up to save my life. So we'll just put that there. But now I've got a building that my harvester will actually fit inside of, so that's nice. And then we'll clean up the landscaping here in front a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Oops. Let's see if I can move away from the wall a little bit. Since I want to exit on that side. There we go. Okay. So the harvester's stowed. And then this vehicle I'm using and my other vehicle is at the shop. So we'll have to bring that back. Yeah, and then the implements I'll keep in this outdoor shed. For the most part. Maybe some of the larger ones I'll put in the big shed. So we'll start with the sprayer. Oh, we need to lower that. I'm using the manual detach mod, so you have to lower everything before you detach it. And the expansion tank I'll park right in front. Alright, let's lower that. There we go. And then we can... Oh, detach the hose first. Okay, now we can detach it. There we go. Okay, we'll park the plow next. Oopsie. Straighten that out. Raise it. We'll hook my weight back on. And raise that. Okay. And we could put this in the same bay as the sprayer. Should fit. Okay, the tool fits, but I don't. There we go. Now the trailer, the big trailer, I think I'll put inside the shed, the big shed, the nice one. Oh, gotta back up a little more. There we go. And I think I'll put the seeder in here as well, and then I'll leave the other two bays open for my two tractors. Oh, let's back that up a little bit more. Right on. Hey, Mihao. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice having you here. Let's see. Yeah, we did a lot of the exciting stuff already today, so sorry if this part seems a little dull, guys. We harvested two of our fields. And we use the big tree mulcher. But I have been wanting to upgrade the farmyard for quite a while, so I'm glad to finally get this done. Alright, we'll close that, although we will be using that cedar pretty soon. Alright, now let's fix some of the landscape in front here. Right, so that is asphalt texture, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we'll expand that a bit. So we'd probably want the whole area out front here to be with asphalts. Yep, and then we'll do some dirt. Whoops, what happened? I'm trying to make it look somewhat natural, right? Okay. And then we'll throw in some, whoops. And then we'll throw in some little tufts of grass here and there as well. And it's not working. Okay, let me try that again. Landscaping, plants, meadow. I want the circular tool. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to work for me for some reason. Okay, well, I'll try to do that later. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with this now. So, I'll put the rest of that stuff away later. I think for now, I'm going to... Well, I forgot I have my pickup truck here. Yeah, I wanted to warp back to the shop so that we can get our other tractor home, which is this JCB right here. And then we'll fast forward to September and start doing some field work for next season. Or at least get ready for it. I'm going to have to wrap things up here in a few minutes. So we'll do that in the next stream. We'll get the fields ready. We'll decide what to plant. We have enough barley now to take care of the chickens all year, or at least until the next harvest. So we're all set there. In the winter, around December, January, we can sell the wheat and the canola that we've harvested. And then our other plan, assuming we get enough money out of that, our other plan is to buy another plot of land, which would be field 27, and cut a huge field in that plot of land so that we have more fields for next year. Alright, so this trailer I'm going to leave right here. Whoops. This thing doesn't break as fast as the other one. Yeah, and then I'll have to do something with that tree as well. But I'll do that offline. There we go. All right. So let's fast forward to September. We'll take a look at what's in the used shop, see if there's anything we want to buy. Not that we have much money right now, since I just bought a new house and a big shed and everything. But we'll see what's there. If it's something really good, we could always sell something. Like lettuce and eggs and maybe even some of our crop. Ouch. Yeah, vehicle leasing costs. That was from leasing the tree mulcher. Alright. And if any of you haven't seen the farm yet, this is kind of an overview of where we are. So I own these 3 pieces of land. We've got big fields on these 2 plots of land. I don't have any fields here on plot 36. There's actually not a lot of room to put much of a field there, so I'm leaving this open right now for more animals and production buildings. And then the field that we want to buy is field 27 over here, and we're going to turn pretty much the entire area into a big field for more crops. All right, what do we got here? Cotton, a cedar. Yeah, the cedar would be nice, but yeah, we don't have the money for it. So yeah, nothing really there that we really need or have the money for. So we'll skip that. We should still have plenty of water for the lettuce. Let's see how the chickens are doing. Chickens will need food soon, but they're still doing okay for now. So we've got 720 chickens right now. So we get about, I don't know, we get about 3 pallets a day or so from those 2 chicken coops. We can feed Turbo. Yeah, so I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for being here. For all of you who came over with Slay 3K, I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll catch you all next time. So have a great night. See you on Sunday. Take care.